I wouldn't say it changed because I always felt like sympathy towards them. I mean, this video, it's made me sympathise more, but it's not like I never had the sympathy anyway.
It's provoked thoughts of sadness. You feel a lot of sympathy towards homeless people. Yeah, it's definitely made me think a lot more about the situation that they're in and how we can help them, not just by giving money, but he said like he struggles to be presentable for jobs and such. So how do you expect him to get a job if he's looking like that, or if you can't even get a CV or get something to help him get a job?
I've never had any negative views of homeless people, but it does show very much in depth what they go through. But at the same time, I would say that I understand if some people wouldn't want to support the homeless, because you never know the reason why they're in that state, in the sense that the reason why in that state could be of their addiction, which can be very self-destructive, and you funding into that addiction won't change that much. I understand some people's doubts, but disrespecting the homeless, I don't see anything helping in any way. It just seems very pointless to me.
I think there are things that I've thought about before and things like that. The dehumanization of homeless people. I think it's something that society, really needs to change. I think it has its bad strokes because of a kind of small portion of homeless people potentially being like, there's like a stigma between like drug dealers and, not drug dealers, like drug abusers and things like that when it comes to homeless people. And I think they paint that stroke over all homeless people. Do you see what I mean? Yeah, so it was a touching video. In terms of it changing my views, it was a powerful video. I think my views kind of align with it anyways. So yeah.
I don't understand how you can blame, like, how you can't, I don't know, like, I'm just confused as to why you feel that, like, have negative views against homeless people. Like, their living circumstances is what put them in that position. Like, it's not something you control. No one's, like, everyone's born into different living statuses, and that's not their fault. That's generally not their fault, and I feel like if you don't sympathise with that enough, that's not their fault. Like, more time, it's not their fault. You can say some homeless people, they did it because they drank too much, they wasted their money on certain things, but majority of them didn't have that choice. Maybe they just can't afford life. And I feel like for you to think negatively about that is just messed up.
I would say to them, if you were down on your luck, put yourself in their shoes and see how you'd feel if people walk by you making discriminatory comments or just taking the mickey out of you and saying that you should be doing better when you're struggling to survive, let alone anything more than that.
I would say that that's an easy way out. There's more to homeless people than what you see and what you hear. I don't think anyone would personally choose to be homeless. There's obviously situations in which they can't deal with, or that's just happened that has led them to this situation. And I think to say that someone's put themselves into that position is not fair. So I think it takes speaking to them, empathy, and kind of really getting to know them to really understand the various different reasons as to why people could be homeless.
I'd say that that's just needless negativity, which there's no use of it, and it has just no substance. It's just pointless to say something like that. It's like calling someone fat to just work out or something like that, or just to tell them that, to bully them, thinking that that would help them work out or something like this. It's pointless.